Today is such a exciting day because today I am getting the new iPhone.
There is something powerful about buying exactly what you want, what you need, not what someone else dictates for you. As a woman, I've worked hard to be able to make these choices for myself.
These pants, which in my opinion look really cool, love them. See the price. The price is. What do you think about those, baby? You like this ones?
Yet, in 2025, Google and Apple quietly removed March 8, International Women's Day, from their calendars.
Today is such a exciting day because today I am getting the new iPhone. I'll take you there and then we're gonna experience some New York City holiday Fifth Avenue decorations and fair because there's really a lot of people around. Even though it's raining today, there's so many people walking around, as you can tell. Surprise, it's like packed. We're holiday cheer, so let's get started.
There is something powerful about buying exactly what you want, what you need, not what someone else dictates for you. As a woman, I've worked hard to be able to make these choices for myself. Generations before me worked even harder so that I could have this choice to buy the tools that help me create, to invest in my vision. It wasn't always this way. For centuries, decisions like these weren't ours to make. But today, I choose. And with this phone, I step into another year of creating, of documenting, of telling stories that matter. Additionally, the footage accompanied by this narration was filmed on this phone, which I could buy by my choice. Choices my grandmothers did not have.
Gifts. This is a gift. A great Christmas, New Year, whatever you want to call the gifts. And now it's time to buckle up because outside it's chilly. I think I'm gonna put the hat.
Even though they contributed equally to their household income. And that brings me here, to these streets, to this city, capturing what once was. As the ending of 2024 and the beginning of 2025,
Yeah, I have the new phone. Oh my god, in 3 years, first phone. I know people say that in America we buy fancy things all the time every time they come out, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's not the case for most people. You buy a phone every few years, and I'm vlogging, right? So I really needed a new phone. I should have got it a while ago. Actually, I don't want to say need it because there are people who still vlog with the phone that I had, which is a 12 Pro. But it makes a difference, right? Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked of the way the video, the photo, everything looks. And like, what is that? Ah! No! So it's incredible. Anyways, we just got out of a phone. We were there for like 3 hours. 3 hours. It's probably the longest I've been there, or maybe I just didn't time it before because I had some issues with like syncing some photos. But in the end, I ended up just letting them go because I just wanted to get the phone today. We're in Manhattan. Usually we're not here, and we came here to do a bunch of things. We were also gonna go ice skating, but we didn't make it. They closed at 4 and we got here at 1 and we never got out of Apple until right now. It's like 4:30 I believe right now. Anyways, we're gonna walk down Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is a really happening place, and I think today they had some type of fair because the street is closed. Like, I'll show you. The street is closed, and that's not usually the case. There's like literally you can see the police right here. They closed down the street. So we're gonna walk around, show you the decorations. They're absolutely amazing. I have some right in front of me. So yeah, that's gonna be the day for today.
we find ourselves in a time that feels like we've taken a step backward, perhaps even decades back. But as I reflect on this footage from holiday season of 2023, I realize something striking. For those living in a city, you know that the winter holiday decoration of 2024 2024/2025 were nothing like this. The difference was unmistakable. The music was gone, the atmosphere had changed, the brands claimed they had no budget, but I see something deeper. As someone with a marketing background, I can tell you that holiday campaigns are not an afterthought. These brands meticulously plan their holiday presents far in advance because these campaigns drive massive profits. They build relationships, strengthen their identity, and create lasting impressions.
The city is full of people, literally.
And yet, they choose to make this past season feel dull, lifeless. Why? What do they know that we don't? Don't get me wrong, there were still some beautiful installations. I love the planets, for example. But even that choice wasn't random. It was a message, planting seeds in our minds. These are the seeds of the direction we should be taking with our future. The technology that will be prioritized over the technology that is actually helping us create a better day-to-day life. Since when is space more important than our health, labor opportunities that consume most of our day, or the lifestyle we so desperately need to transform? What about the present moment? Sharing time with our loved ones, the food we eat, how it is prepared, and whether we can even afford it? Our lives happen on Earth, yet Earth has become undervalued. If our future is supposedly elsewhere, why do the wealthy continue to invest in luxury resorts and build hotels in third world countries? If Earth is so replaceable, why do they still exploit its resources? The truth is, our future is here, but we're being conditioned to look away. Then I saw these massive gift boxes, brand logos slapped onto them with barely any creativity. The spectacle had changed. The centerpiece wasn't the joy, the spirit, or the shared experience. It was a cold reminder of consumerism. Buy luxury or you don't belong. And if you don't belong, then what does that say about your status? I walked the streets. I saw the crowds. In 2023, I saw people laughing, relaxed, and truly enjoying the moment, even though these videos were filmed way before the actual holidays, weeks before. The magic was alive, but something was missing now. That sparkle, that unspoken joy in the air was gone. Instead, it felt like an illusion, a game designed to make us chase a carrot we'll never catch. Leadership should foster abundance, but instead we're being conditioned to chase endlessly, to become the donkey following the promise of happiness, love, peace, and fulfillment, only to never quite reach it. Money itself is not evil. It is what we do with it, what we believe about it, that defines its power. I'm not against prosperity or wealth. I'm all for it because wealth enables experiences, opportunities, and freedom that would otherwise be impossible. The problem is not money itself, but rather the way we are taught to pursue it and what we are conditioned to believe it should represent.
Pero ustedes mujeres cumplen más que los hombres.
Sí, bueno,
Sí.
tiene sentido.
Sí.
Las decoraciones están muy bonitas.
So, I guess.
Our leadership tells us the success is measured by accumulation, by competition, by scarcity, by placing oneself above others. But what if we measure the success differently? What if wealth was a tool for collective elevation rather than personal hoarding? Someone once said, give them power and wealth and they will show you who they are. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it exactly who has been given power. And we must ask ourselves, is this who we want to be? The beauty of choice is that we are not bound by their example. We define our relationship with prosperity, and in doing so, we shape the path for those who come after us. I hope I show you that you don't need to be greedy, selfish, abusive, or manipulative to thrive. You can build wealth from love, peace, community, and connection to your higher self. Things that are on sale, like this right here, is, where is it? I just saw the price. Okay, maybe not that one. I saw a price. Okay, yeah, this one. It is 1,200, and this is markdowns. This bag right here is 500. This here, markdown. Beautiful dress. These pants, which in my opinion look really cool. Love them. See the price. The price is
Solo que ropa diseñada.
diseñada, pero yo también opino que eso se lava bien.
¿Se le va bien?
Sí, en buena calidad, como bien hecha.
Sí.
Sí.
Que es algo que más visualmente.
If you want a simple black shirt that's Burberry, you will pay for it $400. But it says contains organic cotton. It doesn't say it's 100% organic cotton. What is the actual material? I don't know the actual material. But they do have it in different languages. Right here. This sweater right here is
It's not crinkly like that.
2,000, and it is 40% off.
Yo optaría por tener un diseñador que me haga la ropa como me gusta.
Eso sí, me gusta más esa idea. Yo creo que sí. I think they give discounts to the people that work here, maybe, but I'm not sure. Even if they give discount, maybe how much of a discount do you think a person can get? They would spend their 1 month salary or 1 week salary on one item.
So that you love your job, your purpose in your life. That is real abundance. Despite our differences, we're all part of the same community. We all fight battles, both visible and invisible. We all dream, love, and seek acceptance. We all want our needs to be acknowledged. And yet, how is it that only a selected few see their needs prioritized while the rest are left behind?
This is so nice. It's 400. This one looks a lot like the other sweater. And that one was it like, yeah, 1,000 something or 2,000, and this one is 300. It's more reasonable price. I mean, it's still very expensive, but
Now let me speak from a perspective as a woman. In the US, every month is dedicated to a cause, a group that has been marginalized, to ensure we learn and grow as a society. But women's contributions, repeatedly erased from history, are still undermined. We have fought for centuries for basic rights.
okay. Woman, man, woman.
To vote, to work, to be educated, to own property, to have autonomy over our finances, to receive equal pay, healthcare, and protection against violence, there is still a lot of work to be done to accomplish it all. But we have seen progress from our grandmother's time. Yet, in 2025, Google and Apple quietly removed March 8, International Women's Day, from their calendars. And if there's any other company that I don't know of, please write it down in the comment section so that we can have a discussion around this. It's super important, and I know it might seem something so little for a lot of people, but it really isn't. Small little steps like these give you a good idea in the direction our leadership is going in. When Googling this, NDTV, which is New Delhi TV, is on top of the Google search, talking about it, stating the tech giant is said to have removed the calendar observances last year due to political reasons. According to a Google spokesperson, maintaining hundreds of moments manually each year for various countries wasn't scalable or sustainable in an article published March 7 Indian time. International Women's Day is a holiday that we don't even take time off for. It's just there for our own reminder. Maybe you could do something for yourself or someone might acknowledge it. But it is international. I don't understand why they're saying for various countries when it is an international holiday. So you don't even have to change anything. You put it once and it repeats every single year for most countries around the world. And should be told, it should be for all the countries. But right now, let's focus on United States because this is where everything has started. So why is it removed in the United States?
Si lo tiene, 990.
Pero también tiene la marca. The price is because they have this on top. It says Dior. But they're beautiful. Yeah, I agree. What about this one, baby? Do you like this ones? These ones are 1,100. I personally don't like this type of stuff. Like when the brands do that, I don't like it. Ooh, these boots.
Esa me gusta y no está tan caro.
What's the price? 900. 1,000. Wow.
Está bien, esa está bien.
These are beautiful. Oh, these ones?
Ferragamo.
These ones are really nice.
Sí.
I love these ones. How much?
900 something. Ma quanto questa sta cambiando?
How much is that, baby? Like 1,000? 700?
600. Boticas para el season.
150. What's the price of these, baby?
200 less.
That's that.
Doesn't have a price.
It does. It's 1,200.
Can you submit it?
This is very nice, yes. Beautiful.
Sustainable.
This is beautiful too. How much is it?
1,000. Fiona.
How much is this?
200. Maybe. Yes.
This is beautiful.
So it's normal.
This is really, really, really beautiful.
I like it. It's like it.
Which brand is?
Well, it's like I can buy it. It's sorting. It's not enough.
How much is this?
$150. Extend. Yeah.
Which one do you like better? I like the black one better. Yeah, I like the black one better, baby. So much better. Yeah, this is not for this weather. It's for like the summer. Maybe that's why they're so cheap. How much is this one? This one is nice. Are they for running? What are they for? Just regular walking around? Look at these boots. Do you like them?
No.
I know. I like the stuffy stuff. So, how much is it? How much is it?
$600. No, no es tan caro.
600. And what are they made of? I don't know.
What?
I don't know what they are, but look how beautiful the inside. And they're 40% off. And it's single. So what do you think about those, baby? You like this one?
Like it's the large.
Balmain. How much is it now?
1,031.
How does it feel?
Heavy.
Heavy?
Yeah.
They feel heavy. I mean, they gotta put something for the price, you know? Like, worth it. Joking. I think the designs are really cool though. Very futuristic design. Right, baby?
Yeah.
Very futuristic design. You can tell she loves shoes, can't you? Oh, that is a cool detail. Let me see that. That's a head of... Who is that?
Versace.
Oh, Versace. How much is it?
50.
160. This is Versace store.
Oh, it's not true.
How much is this one? This is beautiful.
Sí, está lindo.
How much is this one?
1,100. Bueno, me gustaron mucho los de atrás. Me gustaron mucho.
If any of you have some unreasonable explanation that you know of or you have heard or any news, please write it down in the comments. I would love to read it. Not that would actually be a good enough reason for it, but let's at least talk about it. Let's understand where our misogynistic leadership is taking this, because once again, giving the woman her place in the world is not scalable and sustainable. And one thing they don't realize is by not giving the woman her place in the world and her right and her freedom to be herself, they're actually taking it away from the men, because men also don't get to be fully themselves if women are not given that. And let me just give this one example. Maybe it will make sense for some of you who are like on the edge. Think about it. If you have a mother who is educating a child, but she's not educated herself, if the child spends most of the day with her at home, she's only going to educate her the way she knows, and it will be very limited. And I know men think, oh, well, you know what? We're going to take the boys, we're going to take them to school away, and they're going to get some type of education. But believe me, the education that really stays with a child is the one he receives at home by his parents, and the mother has a very important, or even more important than the father, because she gives birth to him. There's this inevitable connection that she creates with him. So the men are not developing to their fullest either. They just can't, because the mom is not able to provide that. And the father is also not able to provide it, because he's constantly looking how to manipulate, how to take advantage of the woman, in this case the mom, and he passes that on to his son, who does that with his wife then, and with sister, and his own mother. So we basically are just creating this toxic environment over and over again, and we don't get anything out of it. No one gets it. We get more if we work together and we learn together. So why? What does this erasure mean? There are those who argue, why isn't there International Men's Day? To them, I ask, if your rights had been stripped for millennials, if your contribution had been stolen and credited to someone else, wouldn't you want recognition too? Women's Day wasn't born out of thin air. It was born out of suffering, out of the blood and pain of those who came before us. And it is here to stay for those who come after us, so that history doesn't repeat itself and we get to create a better humanity together. So queens, go out there, celebrate yourself, And if by any chance you cannot celebrate because, well, you're not allowed to, you can celebrate in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. Believe and hope for a better tomorrow because it is coming.